We just moved back from Singapore to Edinburgh, and obviously had a really international experience living in Singapore, and we're really keen to ensure that we were able to continue with some sort of international exposure living in Edinburgh. So thought when we saw the advert for academic families, thought that would be a great way to continue to have that international flavour in the house. I think also I'd lived abroad when I was younger, and certainly the best parts of my experience living abroad were when strangers reached out to me and invited me into their homes and made me feel very welcome, and it was something that I wanted to be able to pay back. We really enjoy just being able to look out for a student who we know is probably going through all sorts of emotions in terms of being away from their family, struggling to learn the language. So it's lovely to be able to provide that support, just check in that they're okay, even in between visits, you know, the odd text message to check that they're okay as well. And then to see the progress that they make is fantastic. Our kids love having an international student in the house. In many respects, it's like having an older sister about for them. I've got two boys, so it's great that we've got a female student just to bring a bit of diversity into the household, and they love having her around. In fact, I was just asking my 8-year-old this morning, did he enjoy having Lily with us, and he said, yeah, I love having her around because it's a bit boring when it's only us. So we weren't very nervous about having an international student in our house, but we knew that there would be some challenges. Obviously, culturally, we do things differently to how they might do. Equally, to be honest, we anticipated that the biggest challenge would be language, knowing that certainly our student has just arrived in the country, so her levels of English will be a lot lower than perhaps a student who's been here for a couple of years. And when we have students with us, a lot of it is about enjoying how a typical household will run in Edinburgh. So we have a pool table, so they play pool quite a bit, our children with the host, our international students, and also we take them out a bit, go and explore some new museums that we might not have had the chance to see ourselves in Edinburgh yet, and just get out and about for some nice walks and exploring new restaurants, which is nice. Obviously, something like this would be very difficult to do if you didn't have an organisation like Academic Families, because clearly they do all of the admin and liaison with the school in the background, and also just they're there for some advice and guidance. I don't have teenagers yet, so often it's like, how should I approach this situation, or would it be okay to do that or to try that with our students? So it's great to be able to have someone to bounce those things off. I think becoming a host is a great way to pay it forward or pay it back. I certainly feel as if I had, as I said, lots of great experiences earlier in my life, and I want to be able to pay that back. And equally, you know, I hope someday that my kids have the opportunity to study abroad, and I would like to think that there's somebody out there who's going to take them under their wing and look out for them as well. I think it's certainly something that benefits both parties.